Good morning and welcome back to my channel. This is Didsbury Art Studio and I'm Sally, and I've got my cup of chai and I'm ready to do a new video for you today. It's going to involve some more tucks. It's spaced, blind and undulating tucks. So you'll discover how to do those, how to make them and how to incorporate them into other garments or whatever it is that you would like to do, maybe interiors. And shall we get straight into this? Hi, so this is the setup that I've got here. I actually spent a couple of hours making these the other day. In fact, over 2 days, I think it was. I've got 4 different types of tucks that I want to do. And before I get into this video, I just want to say that you might be thinking, why should you do so many videos on tucks? Well, I just think that they've got so much mileage. You know, tucks are there for us to decorate fabrics and to improve garments. Just because they help improve fabric, they make it sort of more decorative and more detailed. And you can use tucks on kind of sleeves and cuffs and also shoulders on garments. They're very similar to pleats like we've done before in other videos, but the fold ends up right at the bottom. And we secure that down with a stitch. So slightly different. They come in lots of different widths and alignments, and we've got a couple here. You can see that I have done 4 different types here on 4 different types of fabrics and different widths. So for this one here, I started off with 26 inches across in fabric to begin with, and it's 9 inches in width. These have got 1 inch gaps. And this one here, this kind of fake Cath Kidston fabric that I've done here, this is quite good because it's quite firm and structured, the fabric, so it's really holding the tucks well. This one's a little bit different. I use 56 centimeters across, so imagine it that way. And then I did 26 centimeters in width, and then I used 2 centimeter gaps for the tucks. And this has produced a narrow spaced tuck. And then I'm also going to add some stitching onto there. Wondering whether I should be describing these all at the start. Well, let me just describe them all and then we'll go into each of them and what I'm going to do to them. So I have hopefully saved some time making all these to begin with. It did take me quite a while, but I thought it would escape some of the process so that we could just get on to the stitching side of things. And then this one's a little bit different. So I've used some satin fabric and I did 6 inches of 1 inch tucks. Then I actually did, so I did 6 inches, then I actually did 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter. So I did 3 of these. And then I did 9 centimeters by 2 centimeter tucks. And then I did 5 inches by 1 inch to end with. So that's why they're all a bit higgledy-piggledy, which I really, really like. This fabric was actually, in fact, all of these fabrics were given to me. That one was given to me. That one was also given to me. This one came off an old bed dress type thing. But you can see that because some of it's on the bias, I've sewn some of it on the bias by accident. See, it's got these little chinks and kinks into it, which I really, really like. And I'm reluctant to even do any more to it because I like the way it looks already. And then finally, this one here is some old shirt denim fabric that I had off a top. And I used 38 centimeters across and then 26 down. And then I used 2 centimeter by 1 centimeter tucks, and we get these blind tucks. So those are the ones that are very tight next to one another. So they all come out very, very differently. So let's see what else we can do with them. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this first one is I've used my friction pen, which is one of those pens that just comes out after ironing with heat later. So I've just marked off 4 centimetres, and I've done an 8 centimetre, and then I've done a 3 centimetre gap, and then I've done, what else have I done? A 6, and I've done the same at the other side, and now I'm going to be sewing all the way down, and then I'm going to be sewing all of those lines and joining them up. Okay, so what we're going to be doing with this first one is we're going to be sewing down towards me, and when I finish at the bottom, I'm going to be sewing back up. So down, up, and that is just going to squidge the tucks down, and it's going to create quite a different design. Very beach wave-like. So here we go. Just going to put a pin where that line is there, so I know kind of where I'm going. There we go. It is heading towards me. I'm flattening down the tucks. I'm also using straight stitch on this one with pale blue cotton thread. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it the opposite way up. And remember, we've got a bigger gap here. I'm going to start over here, and just to know where I'm going, I'm just going to pop a pin. We come back this way. And see what it's doing? It's pressing the folds down. Put the pin on my magnetic pin pot there. That's so handy. We used that the other day for various other things around the house. It is so good. Okay, then we're going to turn it that way. Just fold the tucks down as you go. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. Really like it. It's got different space gaps in between. You can see the tucks coming down, going that way. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to turn it this way again, and I've marked off. Let's see what I did, because I did this yesterday. Just, oh, I can hear a little pussycat. Layla! Hi! Are you coming in? No, she's not. Okay, pointless. Okay, so we have got, so I've done 4.5 centimetres. There you are! There you are! Hi! Is it wet out there? Yeah! Shall I give you a stroke? Oh, hi! Yeah, a little tickle on the tummy. Little tickle on the tummy. Oh, look at that tummy. You got the cutest tummy going, haven't you? Look at that. Look at that. You're such a pretty girl. You're such a pretty girl. I can't believe you're 4 now. 4, aren't you? Hello. Off she goes. You're going out the room. Shall I let you out? There you go. Is 4.5 centimetres all the way across and at the bottom, and let's get cracking. So I've just decided on this one that I'm going to use, why not? Let's use a zigzag. So I've got it on 2 and 0 point something. What is she doing? Layla, what's she doing in that corner? Just like got a paw and she's stomping on something what she found. Hello, do you want another stroke? Right, keep focused, Sally. Try a zigzag. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it over the whole thing, but we shall see. Here we go. Oh, no, don't do that. Back again. What is it you want? You're back again. Oh dear, I think she wants a snack. Hang on. Okay, zigzag stitch. Then we're gonna turn it upside down and we're going to go, just mark off again where I'm heading. So I'm just pushing the folds down as I'm sewing. And so is the presser foot. Turn it that way. Ooh, lovely. How nice is that? Right, here we go. Back this way. We are done. Okay, Layla, what do you reckon? Okay, so there we go for that one. It's lush, isn't it? That one's beautiful. That one's beautiful. And you're beautiful. Oh, another tickle. Another tickle. Or is it Scrappy Dappy Doo? Oh, it could be a scrappy, could be a tickle. Oh. Look at those stripy legs. You are cute. Right, okay, now the next one we're doing is, I just love that. I'm so scared about changing this. You know, when you're doing some work and you're thinking, okay, that starts off well, and how's it going to end? I need to take some photographs of this before I get cracking, just as evidence that it did look good to begin with. And now I just don't want to leave it because I want to try the undulating effect. Oh, hey. So don't sit on this though, Layla. Don't sit on this. What are you watching? So I'll take a couple of photographs, and then, as I said, we have got a big long list of different spacing that we've got in between here, but I am going to do a freestyle kind of piece where I'm going to just take the stitch in kind of wavy lines just to see what we can do with it. Okay, I got some photos and now we are ready to do some freestyling. So, okay, that's what it looks like to begin with. Could that be a thumbnail? Should we try? I've just taken a load of photos for Instagram actually. Layla will feature in Insta stories, won't you? Just sitting there, watching, messing, looking for flies. Turn it this way and I'm going to do a wavy line. Here we go. Right, let's go. Oh, I don't want zigzag though. There we go. Okay, that's the start of it. That is the start of it. Okay, I'm going to do another wavy line somewhere else. But I'm going to push the tucks that way. So let's start this side. You got a fly, Layla? Don't wreck those curtains. No. No. Oi. Oi, you. Right, let's go this way. What next, guys? What next? You reckon, Layla? You're going to head to your bed? And this time, I'm going to come down. Should I go that way? Like branch off over here. Let's try that. Let's try that, Layla. And I'm going to sort of be going in the same direction, so those folds are going to go that way. Can you see? What next? Let's try a small area, like over here. Oh no, needle's come down. So with this next bit, I've gone into the middle there and I'm just gonna fold this little section down. Let's try something else. So it's kind of manipulating the fabric where you want it to go. I'm loving this fabric, by the way. Could this be my favourite one out of these so far? So that's like that. Whoops. Okay, and then I think we're ready to do another big wavy. Sorry about the washing machine in the background going. So it's looking like that. And then I'm just going to do one coming back this way to get the tucks to fold this way. Always been somebody that's interested in just different effects and details on garments and fabrics, fashion that I like wearing as well. So it's no surprise that I'm loving this little piece here. We are done. Let's have a look. Hi, you coming back now? You had your little snack? Yeah, you eyeing up your bed. She gonna jump? Yeah, she's gonna jump. There she is. Right, here we go. There it is. Gorgeous, isn't it? I do like that one. The final one, which was our blind tuck one, which are lots of tucks created side by side with no gaps. Looks really nice as it is, once again, but I was willing to take the risk with that one, so let's take the risk with this one. I have marked off 9 centimetre gaps, so I've done 2 and 2 there. So let's have a play around with this one. So for this one, I'm just going to do straight stitch. Curious about how this one is going to look because the tucks are so tight next to one another. So let's see. Very satisfying though, like flattening down the folds. There we go. Okay. Looks like that. And now we're gonna turn it upside down and we're gonna push the tucks towards me. Off we go again. I always sort of wonder whether, you know, because I get so much pleasure and enjoyment out of doing the textiles and teaching young people, but I always sort of wonder, and over the years in all the jobs that I've done along the way, I have had people say to me, oh, I wish you could do adult classes. So let me know if you would be interested in this. Maybe I should be setting it up online classes. I'm not too sure. If it is something you're interested in, you've got to just let me know somehow by messaging me on Instagram, putting a message down in the comments. Okay, that one's not quite as exciting. Let me show you. There we go. But you can see the effect, you know, you can see what you can do. I mean, I could put another couple of lines in here, but I'm just going to keep them quite wide because that one was quite close together in parts. But you can see how you can mix all of those up. So there we go, all 4. Which is your favourite? Not that one for me, although I do like the fabric and the effect, but I don't think it's the best. That one's quite interesting, nice and soft with the fabric being wool. This one's nice and structured. It looks like a blind, doesn't it? Very nice too. And then this one, I could imagine me wearing somehow on a dress or on a top. I just like the fabric and the paleness of that kind of light lilac colour. Guys, I am so happy with these. So happy. Look at them all together. Look at them all. Oof. Loving those. Let's try them with the other samples. Okay then, so pops them all together and we've got quite a few effects going on with just tucks alone. Undulating, blind tucks, spaced out tucks, narrow tucks. We've got tons going on here. Imagine what you could do with some of these ideas on garments, whatever it is that you want to be doing really. But it really does, you can see kind of how much just varying up the fabrics and things can really change the effect along with the textile technique. Okay, so I just thought that I'd finish this off by, well, hopefully you liked all the pieces that we made today. And as I said, actually just doing all the sewing and the tuck took up quite a bit of my time the other day. But actually just doing the sewing part today with the undulating bits and flattening out some of the tucks, it doesn't take too long at all. So a lot of that was done in real time. So anyway, the other thing is I think all the time about how I can develop the channel and change it up and switch it up. And I really do need your input on things like this because I want to be producing content that you're interested in. I can see that obviously you do like the textile techniques that I'm doing. But I keep thinking, you know, do they want to see a vlog that also involves maybe a textile technique within it? Or so I do need you to comment and give me some feedback, please. Thank you so much for being the best subscribers ever. You know, this is a journey for me. It really supports everything that I'm able to do during the daytime with my other jobs. As you know, I work at a hospital as well, teaching art. And that's another thing. I went to an amazing, I'm off on a tangent now, but I went to an amazing exhibition the other day for the Manchester International Festival. You might have seen it on Instagram. Yayoi, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Yayoi Kusama, amazing work. And I'm actually going to be developing some of her work into, well, being inspired by her work and doing a project at the hospital job that I'm doing. So inspiration from her so that I can do that with the GCSE and the sixth formers that are patients at the hospital. Because as you know, I work in a CAMS department in a hospital and I do art in education within the hospital, but very often it comes out art therapy, although I'm not an art therapist. But you know, it is something I'm very much interested in. And obviously for all of us as well, you've got to find things that occupy your mind, that whether it's exercise, sports, artwork, you know, crafts, whatever it is that kind of helps you to relax and feel better. You know, I'm interested in all of that side of things as well. So anyway, we need to stop. Bye-bye. You go say bye. You go say bye. Yeah. You go say bye. It's okay. Just looking at the weather out there, it's just such a miserable, rainy, dull day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video today, and if you did, the usual stuff, please subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it today, and also hit the notification button so that you can see when I upload. I hope you're enjoying the summer, whatever it is that you're doing right now, and I'll see you in the very next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.